Okay, Maddie, close your eyes. I have a surprise for you.
Okay, I'm closing my eyes. Okay, I love it. All right, eyes are closed. Eyes are closed. If this is a Diet Coke sweatshirt, I swear to God.
Okay, open.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it in my soul. I love it. Oh my God, I love it
Oh
so
my
much.
gosh. My mom literally got it for me. She was like, I got you something for the podcast for Valentine's Day. And I was like, you queen.
That is literally the best thing I've ever seen. I love it so much. Wow, look at us. We're so festive.
We are so
You wearing red with
Valentine's.
bows and your pink background. I'm wearing a pink shirt and lace. Who am I? Who is she?
We're V-Day ready.
We're V-Day ready. I did say, what's one of my words of the year? Soft.
Soft.
All right, I have to pop my Diet Coke. Do you have one or are you just
Oh,
doing
yeah,
coffee?
yeah. No. Girl, both.
Are you three? I just have to say, one of my things that I am known for in my friend group is a three beverage.
Are you going to tell me multiple beverages? Because I swear, Maddie, why do we keep twinning?
No, we are literally the same person. I'm a three beverage girl. There always has to
Yes.
be one for hydration,
Uh-huh.
one for fun, and one that serves another purpose. Whether for me,
Correct.
whether for me that be like hair of the dog or like a pregame situation, or I have my water and then I have my electrolytes and then I have something with caffeine in it or something for my head. Multi beverages up in here.
I have my water bottle for hydration.
Yes.
I have my Diet Coke for fun. And then my coffee for caffeine.
Yes.
Although this does have caffeine, but
It's
no,
got a
we
tiny
don't.
bit of caffeine. It's like a
It's
little
got a tiny
boost.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
She doesn't
by
count.
the way, hopefully in a couple of weeks, we can both get our hands on Diet Cherry Coke.
Diet Cherry. Did you see I sent that to you in the DMs?
Yes. I was very, very excited to see that. Hopefully we can get our hands on that.
I think they're also doing a Diet Cherry Float. I think I saw. Yeah.
Oh, so
Which
like
at
a
that point I'm
vanilla
like,
vibe.
is that just not cherry vanilla Coke?
You're
What are y'all
so
doing?
right.
What's
You're
the-
so right. You're so right. That's cherry vanilla Coke.
Right?
You're right.
All right, let's crack these. Oh, let me
Oh,
pre-pop
shit.
it.
Yeah, oops.
Okay.
Little premature.
3, 2, 1.
Crisp. Let me tell you, Jenna, I had a day.
You needed it. You needed your
I
fridge
really
cigarette.
needed it. I had a day. You know how we've discussed this. I think all women feel this at some point or another. You just have those days where you feel ugly and you just
Yeah.
don't feel cute and you don't feel happy and you just feel stressed and overwhelmed. And then on top of it, your makeup is not working out, your hair is not working out, the fit's not fitting, just all the things could go wrong to make you not feel good about yourself. Every woman has those days. I feel like today was one of those days. I feel like the winter uglies are really getting me. Thank God I have a spray tan scheduled tomorrow.
Literally scheduled the podcast to make sure that
I could have to get my spray
you
tan
could go to your
tomorrow.
spray tan.
But every time we get on here and we talk our little girly things and we pop our Diet Cokes and we start yapping about
You
all of our
feel
favorite
better.
things, it just lifts my spirits so much. And it really does make me
Yes.
feel so much better when I've had hard days. I know you and I have both had days where we're talking on FaceTime or texting before we get on and start recording. It's about just not being the day. And then by the end of recording, we're like,
so
oh,
happy we did it.
we're so happy we did it and things have turned
We just
around.
need a girl time. We just need a
need-
girl time.
Imagine that. Groundbreaking. That's literally all it takes. That's literally all it takes.
What lip you wearing today, Mads?
Oh, today I have another NYX Butter Gloss. This one is in the shade Praline.
I think I have that one. I love that one.
I think you do. I don't know how I would
I think
describe
I had
this.
it prior to knowing my color season. So I do not think that is spring
Oh,
friendly.
okay.
So that was a prior to getting my colors done gloss that I had.
I think this is 1,000% autumn friendly.
Yes.
It's I don't know how I would describe this. It's definitely warm. I feel like it is a
Like a chestnut?
brownish, yeah, kind of like an
Yeah.
there's a hint of pink in here, but it's really dark, muted pink brown.
Rosewood
Yes.
almost. Like a rosewood color?
Yes, that's a good way to put it. It looks very dessert-like,
Okay.
if that makes any sense. In my brain, it does.
It does.
Okay,
Yeah, it
great.
does.
I love that.
I'll see if I can
like a
find like a color
chocolate cherry, like a
swatch
chocolate
somewhere.
strawberry. Yes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
sure
I'll
they
see if I can
probably have
find
that on there.
a swatch somewhere.
What are you wearing today with your bright red sweater?
Maddie, I am in fact embarrassing myself, and I grabbed the one that has a French name. So I'm not going to try to pronounce it.
Okay.
I'm just going to put the shade name, but it is an e.l.f. Jelly Pop Glow Reviver Lip Oil. And she is so pink and glittery. So I had to go on
Ooh.
Fame. It's like a really reddish pink glitter.
Yeah. I've heard really
And
great
I'm just
things
not even gonna
about
try.
that product. I haven't
is
picked one
great.
up,
It is
but I've heard great things
fantastic.
about that.
Pick one up. You know what, Maddie? I will send you a couple shades that you need because I have a friend who is in autumn, and I picked out some shades for her. I'll send you one.
Jenna stays sending me things that I need for my color palette. There was a sweatshirt
just
that I
sent you like
wanted,
3.
and you really did, and I actually have been eyeing all of those. There was a sweatshirt that I wanted. I immediately asked Jenna, which one should I get? Her first response was, which one would be better for your color palette? I said, give it to me. Educate me, queen. Give it to me.
Oh my gosh. Welcome back, hotties, to another episode of Hottie Huddle Mic'd Up. It's Valentine's Day.
You jinxed yourself. You jinxed yourself.
Might just leave that in.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
The teeth, the tongue, the tip of the lips, the teeth. Unique New York, unique New York.
Oh, that one. Oh my God.
Welcome back, hotties, to another episode of Hottie Huddle Mic'd Up. It is Valentine's Day. We are very festive in our pink and red. And this is our Super Bowl wrap-up episode, which is very bittersweet. So we're going to lovingly say goodbye to the NFL season with our Super Bowl
so
recap.
well put. So well put. It's so odd
Just
that
gonna
we're...
tie a bow.
Yeah, it's so odd that we're so dressed up for the month of love and Valentine's and soft, pretty, feminine colors, and we're also going to cry about football. It seems so odd.
Oh, man. What'd you think of I can tell you this, Maddie. Your girl was asleep before halftime and woke up before the start of the fourth. Snooze fest. Boring.
I can't blame you.
Boring.
I can't blame you. I can't blame you.
That was the least Super Bowl.
I remember specifically, I texted you about how bored I was before, like right at the
Maddie,
end of
you
the
cleaned
first
your
quarter.
house.
I literally did. Not only did we have to listen to Chris Collinsworth's voice the entire time, I texted you, I'm bored. And you said it just started. I said, I don't like defensive games. I need action. I said, I'm going to start cleaning my apartment if nothing happens. Sure enough.
I think this was after Drake May's like third 3 and out. You were like, okay.
I can't with
I'm
this
out.
anymore. I know. I was like, I cannot with
Cut the
this
show.
anymore. Yeah. Cut the cameras. And then I didn't hear back from Jenna until the fourth quarter. She's like, so I definitely fell asleep. Honestly, valid. Honestly, so valid.
Slept through half the game. And it's like, I don't want to take away from what each team accomplished. It was just boring. Like, I'm happy for y'all.
Happy for y'all, but like it was not.
We were just bored.
I said that. I said that yesterday, the day after. It just felt like the most anticlimactic Super Bowl win ever. It was just very okay. No. It was Super Bowl. It was giving Thursday Night Football. It was Thursday Night Football.
It truly was. It's the thing where Scooby-Doo takes the mask off the villain, and it's pretending to be.
And it's Thursday Night Football all along. Well, I can tell you this: you definitely didn't miss anything in the second half or in the second quarter at all.
Or the third.
Same thing. Or the third. I can tell you that the third quarter things finally started to pick up. And then the fourth quarter, it was just, hey, this is still going the way we thought it was going to go. All right, cool.
Okay, yeah. Turns out the Pope conspiracy is 100% true, and it was never going to be anybody but the Seahawks.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I felt bad. I felt bad for Drake May. That was brutal to watch on his part. Like, not that he played brutal or anything. Well, I have seen so many. Yeah, I have seen so many screenshots, just wide open men downfield, where he could just chuck it, get some yardage, get a chunk play, or like 20 yards down where I'm just like, he's right there, and he's not seeing him.
We talked about that too during the game. So many questionable
But it was on
decisions on that
Drake.
offense. Yes.
It was on Drake. Like, there were men open. So clearly the call was correct and your guys got open. Why didn't you throw the ball? And it wasn't. And I do understand that he was getting pressured heavily.
So much pressure.
Hello, O-line.
O-line crumbles.
But it was
yeah.
on plays where he was not immediately pressured and there were men that were open.
And there was also like 3 in a row on downs. There were like 3 in a row where he just overthrew it by a good 5 yards.
Yeah.
By a good 5 yards. It's like, you know better than that, Drake May. You've been playing great all season. I know we talked about their strength of schedule, and you're in the Super Bowl. You know better than that.
All I can say is I truly do. He is 23 years old.
I know.
He is so young.
I know.
He's
the
so
pressure
young.
of it all. The
He's
pressure,
gonna be
the
fine.
excitement.
Drake
I
May
know.
is going to be fine. He's going to learn from this. Even though this was a really hard lesson, he's 100% going to learn from this. He'll be fine. Drake May is going to be good no matter how much we sit here and yap about how mid of a game he played. He's going to be fine.
Yeah. I just wish it was more exciting.
I do too. I really wanted that to be the Rams-Seattle game so bad. Like we said, that was already our
I
Super
know
Bowl
that was our
60.
Super Bowl. I know. And so now we just have to, and honestly, we already were very sad about football season ending. Oh, it's our favorite season.
It's our favorite.
Unfortunately, football season ending that way with that being the Super Bowl and that's the last bit of football that we get was kind of a slap in the face.
How
So
dare you.
sorry.
First of all,
So sorry,
how
NFL.
dare
That
you.
was a slap in the face. How dare you do us like that? I was just like, oh, okay, bedtime. Cool.
well, no more football until September. So
I can't think about it, Jenna. I can't think about it.
I
Next
know.
season, Bengals Packers Super Bowl.
So,
I'm
you know,
just saying that's what's happening.
we are already that delusional, guys. So if you want to
We
know the
already
level
that
we're
delusional.
on,
We're already that delusional. Sometimes being delusional is the solution to getting everything you want. You heard it
absolutely.
here first.
And
Put up
making
that
time
graphic that I sent you that was next year's Super Bowl is on Valentine's Day. Jordan Love and
Hello?
and Corey Valentine.
pass. It's written in the stars. You heard it here first. This is our tinfoil hats on.
Tinfoil hats on, please. Thank you. We are starting it now.
This is our
I'm
conspiracy,
like,
is that
there's,
they're
I'm like,
going to the Super Bowl.
I want to see what other team has like names kind of like that.
That have to do with love or
Together.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, exactly. Or like look at Colston Loveland, except we don't want to see Chicago Bears there at all. There's also a Love on. Oh, who is that player? Last name Love on that other team. But Jordan Love and I said Corey Valentine. That I thought was incorrect.
Yep.
It's Carrington Valentine. I want to see Love and Carrington Valentine play together next year on that Super Bowl on Valentine's Day.
Oh, there's Julian Love, safety on the Seattle Heat.
Blah.
Julian Love, safety, Seattle Seahawks. And then my guy, but he plays for Notre Dame right now, but he's going to go to the league. Jeremiah Love, the running back for Notre Dame. What a monster. Love him.
Yes, all the loves.
Yeah.
So everyone needs to start doing some trading now to get everyone with the last name Love on the same team for next year's Valentine's Super Bowl.
Uh-huh.
But all in all, disappointing Super Bowl. Disappointing that football season is now over. We have other
Maddie,
great things to look forward to.
we do.
It's just it doesn't.
We do.
You have to go through the 5 stages of grief.
You do. You have to go through grief, and then we have March Madness, and then we have MLB, and then the draft is in April. Maddie, do you have just like your first pick for Green Bay? Not even his name, but do you know what you would want them to pick? Offense, defense? Do you want them secondary?
Yeah, we need corners.
Yeah.
We need a secondary. We need corners bad. So
Same.
I don't know
I
if
went-
you saw Max Crosby talking about how he wants to leave the Raiders.
Jamar Chase was on a podcast and said, I want Max.
On any team
would
getting Max
freak out.
Crosby on their defense would be freak.
I would freak
out.
out. Because that is also a need of ours. We need a safety.
I was gonna say,
need
yeah.
secondary.
I think you also need
an
need
edge
some
rusher.
defense. Yeah.
Yeah, we need an edge rusher and we need some secondary help.
Bengals and Packers orgs, we are looking at you. We need secondary. Thank you. Moving right along into our first segment, hot or not. Sparkles, of course. Obviously, we already know that football season being over is not hot. We've discussed it, so we don't need to put that on our list. But our lists are stacked.
Can I please tell you about the one that I like disguised on here that I'm not sure you know anything about, but I'm excited
please,
to tell you.
please do, because I looked at that and said, I have no idea what that is. And I know that you said that there's some juicy lore about this. It's code? Yeah, so give it to me. Up first, what do we have?
This is hot for me, okay? Because it's petty and it's hilarious, okay? It's more because it's how funny it is. So, at the Super Bowl, everybody knows famously, if you don't, I'm going to recap it really quick. Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft, big falling out. Okay, so Bill Belichick was the Patriots coach. Robert Kraft is the owner. There was a falling out when Bill left. They do not like each other. I don't know all the drama, but it was a thing. Okay? Mm-hmm. So, at the Super Bowl, no matter how you feel about the fact that he's dating like a 20-something-year-old Jordan or whatever her name is, Bill Belichick and his girlfriend, Jordan, she shows up wearing a Orchids of Asia Day Spa t-shirt, which is the day spa Robert Kraft was accused of prostitution at. Getting the little happy endings. She showed up in the t-shirt, Maddie, to the Super Bowl.
And of course,
I'll post the picture. I'll post the picture.
My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is that not like she said, I'm going to stand by my man. No matter how you feel about them, she was like, okay.
That is the greatest
I'm going to show up.
That is the greatest thing I've ever heard. You're so right. It's so petty and unnecessary, but so hilarious and iconic at the same time. Jenna, we've already discussed this. You know how I feel about being a hater. If 50 Cent has taught me one thing in my life, it is that I'm not hating to my full potential and being a big enough hater. That is a 50 Cent masterclass itself.
It's hilarious.
Oh my God, that's too good.
Loved it so much. She knew exactly what she was doing.
Of course.
It wasn't like she didn't have to say anything. She didn't have to say anything. She just showed up in the shirt. Hilarious. That is, you know what, Jordan, girl, that was hot.
Gotta give you your flowers for that. You got him. You got him. Listen, if I'm Robert Kraft and I see that, I'm not even going to put up the defenses. I'm going to take the L and be like, you got me on that one. You know what? I'm not going to lie. You ate me up with that. Kudos. Sometimes you got to take the L.
Sometimes you have to. All right, next up, not hot, Stephon Diggs and Cardi B. He did not have a hot Super Bowl, first of all.
No, he did not.
For multiple reasons.
And what were those reasons?
Not only did they lose, and he have a mid-game, him and Cardi broke up, and she was still there, by the way. She was still there because am I crazy, or was she during the halftime show with Bad Bunny? I only saw pictures, but
I saw her there. I could have sworn she was still there at the half.
I thought she was like in the little like house or something, like dancing during the
I didn't see. There were so many celebrities in that and other people in that I lost track. So
maybe she wasn't, but she was definitely at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Supposedly they broke up after, but I think it's before, because she was doing an interview with people and somebody asked her, like, do you have a message for Stephon before the Super Bowl? Did you see this?
Yes.
And she goes, good luck.
Deadpan. Good luck.
No, good luck.
The
and walked away. And I was like,
the flattest, most unfeeling sentiment.
Inspiring message for Stephon before the game. One inspiring message for him.
Good luck. And I thought two things. Either she is mad at him or they're fighting. They're fighting right now as we speak. Or they broke up. And then it comes out they unfollowed each other on Instagram. They unfollowed each other on socials. It's rumored that the reason this fallout occurred, I don't know if I believe this because I just don't see Cardi being upset about this anyway, because she knows he has other baby mamas.
Correct.
But apparently one of the reasons that they broke up is because one of his baby mamas had front row tickets to the Super Bowl and Cardi did not. I don't see that happening with her. I just don't see her caring
but
about
also
something like that.
But also it's like, I'm Cardi B. I know you have other baby mamas, but I am Cardi B.
Yeah, but she probably wanted a box and she can afford
True.
it. You see
True.
what I'm saying? So it's like,
True.
I don't necessarily believe that. So I just,
The girls are fighting. That's crazy.
the girls, yeah.
She's like,
so I
yeah.
don't know
She's
if
like,
that's
yeah,
true or
I can get a
not.
box. I can get my own box, obviously. But like, if he wanted to, he would.
Hello. So I'm not sure if that's a reason or not, but
I mean,
there is trouble in paradise. Is it permanent? Who knows?
we'll
And
see.
this is Stefan.
People are already saying that they'll probably rekindle. Who knows at this point?
Who knows?
Where we are as a society is that the marker of a relationship's finality is unfollowing each other on Instagram.
Permanent.
Bye. You're dead to me.
More permanent than burning your house down.
No, actually, that's the marker. That's where we're at. That's the goalpost. No pun intended.
See what you did there, Mads.
Everyone knows how I feel about Stefan Diggs. I feel like he's a diva and always has
really
been.
fine diva, but a diva nonetheless.
I'm not taking that away from him. I am not taking that away from him. Looks aside, yes, he's a diva. He's a level 1 diva. Speaking of relationships, next up we have very hot in my eyes. Any Bravo stands out there. Sierra and West being spotted together all over the place with each other amid rumors that they are back together or reconciling or whatever they may be. Hot, hot, hot. For anyone that doesn't know, very
Okay.
quickly, this is a couple, two people from the Bravo show Summer House, which we have talked about before, Amanda and Kyle,
Yes.
their divorce situation.
Which was hot. The divorce was hot.
Hot. New season of Summer House is currently airing on Bravo and Peacock right now. Sierra and West are two people from Summer House who had a little thing a couple seasons ago, and then it got really messy. West messed up and said some things that he shouldn't have said, handled things incorrectly, but has really been trying to get back into her good graces.
Give me more. What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
They got very close during Summer House. There were definitely crushy little vibey feelings there.
Okay.
I think that maybe he wasn't as upfront and honest about where he was at with his feelings and maybe was giving her mixed signals. And then when that fallout happened and she said basically, yeah, I mean, you came home, like I was in your life. I went back to your hometown. That's not something that to me is just casual. And he basically said something along the lines of alluding to the fact that she liked him a lot more than he liked her, which is not, first of all, which is just not correct. Anyone who watches this show, you know, West is down bad for Sierra.
Second of all, how dare you?
We don't like nonchalance up in here. I'm just going to say that.
No.
Anywho, he's really been trying very hard to get back into her good graces, just to restart the friendship. On the reunion, he was apologizing and saying he shouldn't have said certain things. Last season, he also said the same. Last season was also very much West trying to be friends with Sierra again and apologizing and trying to, you know, reconcile things. This season, it looks a lot more promising. Listen, I love West. I think he is so funny, so sweet. I think he has done a lot of growing up. I think he has taken a lot of accountability for his role in their whole friendship fall apart. I love Sierra. She is queen, baddie, absolutely obsessed with her. She's so funny. And they're so cool, and I want them to be that effortlessly cool New York couple. I ship Sierra and West so hard, and it's very hot that they are being spotted together and hanging out more together, and I'm really excited to see it unfold on this season of Summer House, and I hope that it continues because I just love, and I love them together, and I just want them to get past their shit.
This was the perfect news for Valentine's Day.
It really was. I just love all of it. Give me all of the ships. I'm here for it. I feel like they're like a friends to lovers mixed with a slow burn. Give it to me. Give it to me. Inject it into my veins.
Speaking of men who are nonchalant and how we love the opposite of nonchalant.
We love
the chalants. Okay? Be very chalant. I know you don't like him. Jake Paul on his knees crying over Utah winning the gold in speed skating. I'm hot.
As he should. No, you said this to
should.
me and you said the same thing. You're like, I know you don't like him. You're correct. I do not like him as a person at all. But you on your knees crying, beaming pride and joy at your fiance winning a gold medal. Yeah, as you should. Yeah, get on your knees as you should.
She just won a gold medal at the Olympics.
Of course you're crying and beaming with pride and overwhelmed.
Loved it. I loved it.
Of course. Obsessed.
I loved it.
That behavior is correct.
That behavior is hot.
Men
that
need to
behavior is hot. We
men
love
take notes.
that. We want that. We
Men-
want you not afraid to ugly cry in front of the whole world that we just did something amazing. Some more drama at the Olympics, Maddie. An Olympic medalist chose to admit to cheating on his girlfriend in his post-interview. His post-match interview. Decides to tell the whole world he cheated on his girlfriend. So,
what possessed him in that moment to choose that as the stage?
you know what? You already cheated on her. Now you're going to embarrass her in front of the whole world? Okay, here's what it says. Sturla Holm Langrid. Listen.
Something.
I can't even say your name, and you don't even deserve to have your name said properly. Took home a bronze medal in the men's 20-kilometer biathlon at the Winter Games. He admitted to a reporter that 3 months ago he was unfaithful to his girlfriend. She ended the relationship upon learning the truth. Quote, 6 months ago, I met the love of my life, the world's most beautiful, sweetest person. And 3 months ago, I made the biggest mistake of my life and cheated on her. I told her a week ago, and it's been the worst week of my life. I had a gold medal in life. Sports has taken a bit of a back seat these past couple of days. I'm not ready to give up. I hope that committing social suicide like this might show her how much I love her. I accept the consequences of what I've done. I regret it with all my heart. Maybe I'm dumb as a rock. Yeah, correct. You are as dumb as a rock because not only did you cheat on her, you then told the entire world that you cheated on her. You idiot. Let me embarrass her on top of it. Sturla,
Not
you
hot.
are in fact a simple bitch.
Took the words right out of my mouth. So many layers to this. So many layers to this. So first of all, it's not like you won a gold medal. You won bronze. This speech would hit maybe a little differently if you had won gold and this was your like, I did this for her, maybe without all the details. You won bronze.
Correct.
And then you trauma dumped on your post-win interview. And the math. 6 months ago, I met the love of my life. And then 3 months ago, I cheated on her. So you cheated on this girl
And told her a
3
week
months
ago.
into dating and then told her a week ago that you cheated on her 3 months ago.
So you just let that fester for months. Let
And
her
you think-
stay around you, be with you.
And this whole, I'm hoping that me doing this here on a public platform, embarrassing her
Yeah,
like
for sure,
this,
buddy. That
is going to make her realize how much I love her and have her come running
She's
back to me.
swooning at home, Sturla.
This is a 6-month relationship and you think she's going to be like, ugh, you won a bronze medal for me and then told our private, personal, dirty laundry to the entire world. I'm falling in love all over again. So for real.
She's literally at home like, oh my God, this idiot. Oh my God.
Yeah, buddy, it's not happening.
I can't even say quit while you're ahead. You're so far behind that I don't even know what to tell you to do now.
Nowhere to go but up.
This is rock bottom. This was your rock bottom.
I do not understand that. I would rather die, quite literally. Instagram flag me. I would rather die than ever on a global stage like that, trauma dump and overshare personal details of my relationship and turmoil that I'm facing in hopes that it's going to get someone back by that is humiliation ritual.
I'd rather die than have someone humiliate me like that.
Same. It goes both ways. That is a humiliation ritual for sure.
Let's go back
You
to
think
when we
I'm
didn't
going to
know
come
everything
back? You
about
think
each other.
I'm going to get back with you after you just humiliated me on the world's biggest stage?
I didn't need to know that about that guy. Let's go back to when we didn't know everything about each other.
Let's go back to when we
I
didn't
don't
know
need to
that.
know that about you.
We don't need to know that. Some thoughts are inside thoughts, and that should have
Correct.
stayed in the drafts. I don't know what possessed you in that moment to start bearing your soul to the interviewer. Speaking of the Olympics, not hot, Lindsey Vonn crashing and getting very injured during her comeback event.
She
at the
fractured her
Olympics.
femur. Was it her femur?
I think it's a tibial fracture.
Tibial. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Big leg bones.
One of the leg bones. I don't know all of them.
One of the leg bones got fractured.
And she already was skating on a torn ACL in her left knee. She also has in the past torn and rehabbed her right knee for an ACL tear. So she already has a past history of an ACL tear on her right knee. She tore her left ACL not 2 weeks before the Olympic opening ceremony.
Brutal.
And said, no, I'm still doing it. I'm still racing. And oh God, I was so gutted watching it, because what happened was she got too close to the race gate and her arm hooked onto one of those red markers, and it just twisted her body up, and the crash looked so bad.
I
And
can't
just
even watch stuff like that. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh no, I had to look away. And then she was just laying there for 15 minutes crying out in pain before she was airlifted out of there. And just having this be her comeback Olympics, she thought her last Olympic appearance, she thought was her last one. And she was so heartbroken that she would have to let this dream go and move on from that. So her deciding to come back and give it another try and give it another go at her gold dream, just for it to end that way, and now she has to have multiple surgeries. Oh, it's so gutting. It's so gutting. Any athlete, any Olympian, anyone putting themselves out there in such a precarious situation like this already with her past injuries, to do this and then it ending that way.
Brutal.
I mean, high risk, high reward, but brutal.
She sent it.
She said full send. Full send. I just feel so awful for her. I know there have been a lot of opinions about this, and a lot of opinions about her competing again. Not only just on the past injuries that she's had and her age and whatnot, but going out and competing again with a torn ACL currently in her left knee. Listen, you know your body best. That's what I'm going to say. People saying she shouldn't have been racing on that knee. She shouldn't have been doing that. She has a team of doctors and medical professionals with her, alongside her. If she was not nearly as swollen as they thought, also too, downhill skiing and the pressure on that, G-force, all the biological terms.
The things.
All the things. I mean, she and her doctors know best what she can and can't handle. Who is to say that she shouldn't have been out there racing on that knee? I mean, girl had a dream. She said, this is my dream, and I'm going out there and I'm giving it another chance. Full send. And I totally respect her for it.
I do too. I don't feel any type of way about her going. If the doctor said yes and she felt good enough to do it, who am I to say no? She earned her spot.
100%. People saying, oh, she took a spot away from a younger skier. Did
No, she
she
didn't.
take a spot away, or did they just not earn their spot?
Earn it. Yeah. Like what? Even though she tore it, doctor said she was good. She said she was good.
She was out prior to the actual competition event. She was out there doing her practice runs with no problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes things just happen. Things happen for
Brutal.
a reason, and it's brutal. And she gave it a good try coming back and gave it a good go. She said, I have a dream. I'm not going to let go of it. And I cannot fault her one bit for it, but my heart absolutely breaks for her.
Yeah. I mean, that is just rough. That is probably actually her last run. And it was like, what, 13 seconds?
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, it was so rough to watch. Yeah, I don't recommend watching the clip if you can't handle things like that, because it looked brutal.
I didn't. I actually I do this on my phone.
So smart.
I do.
Women in STEM, the technology. Just the way that you
God,
said
Joe
that.
Burrow's
Oh my God.
so hot.
Oh, she got distracted.
Literally, as soon as I open it, he's so hot, Maddie.
Oh, squirrel. It's Joe Burrow.
Speaking of things that we can fault people for.
There we go. Phenomenal
Not hot.
execution on that transition. Oh my God.
Thank you. Falcons defensive end James Pierce Jr. Not hot. Allegedly, this is a really long post. So I want to make sure I get these details right. So I'm actually going to read from it. Allegedly
settled.
crashed his vehicle into one being driven by WNBA player Rakia Jackson multiple times and struck a police officer with the vehicle while evading arrest. So he's been arrested on 5 felony charges, including aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, aggravated stalking, and aggravated battery of a law enforcement officer. So Jackson, who plays for the Los Angeles Sparks, told police that she saw Pierce following her car on Saturday morning. So he's stalking his ex-girlfriend. When Jackson's car stopped at a red light, Pierce got out of his vehicle and attempted to open her car door. This is terrifying, but I cannot believe, I know she was so scared. Jackson accelerated away and started driving towards the police department. Pierce re-entered his vehicle and continued following her. During the drive to the police station, Jackson said Pierce intentionally collided into the rear of her vehicle with his SUV. So now he's rear-ended her vehicle. As she got into the intersection near the police station, Jackson said Pierce cut her off with his car, and when she attempted to back out and get away, he used his car again to collide with hers head-on. The police officers responded to the scene after Jackson called, and according to the affidavit, they saw Pierce standing on the outside of his SUV on the driver's side with the door open. An officer pulled a gun on Pierce and ordered him to get on the floor. Pierce got back in his car, closed the door. The officer opened the door, but Pierce shut it again, locked it, and drove away. While driving away, the SUV struck an officer in his knee, and the affidavit describes it as intentionally in an attempt to evade arrest. He faces a minimum of 5 years in prison if he's convicted of one of the charges. Aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer in Florida is a first-degree felony and has a mandatory sentence, so he will have to, serve some sort of sentence. However, the funniest part of all of this, to me, is a statement from Pierce's legal team. We look forward to working with the state attorney's office in full investigating this case and uncovering the truth. Mr. Pierce maintains his innocence and urges the public to understand that while allegations have the power to shape a narrative, that is hardly the full, complete story. Buddy, you stalked your girlfriend and hit her car with yours, more than once.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What investigation?
Now, granted, Maddie, listen, all of that absolutely could be made up. Could that girl be lying? Sure. She could be lying that he wasn't stalking her, that he didn't hit her car, or whatever else. I don't think that's the truth.
No.
I feel like all we can do now is we're just reporting on it, boots on the ground journalism. And now
Boots on the ground journalism. Yeah, I think we just have to wait and see how.
Yeah, we're here reporting the news.
Yeah, we'll have to keep a pin in that.
How this plays out.
Pin in that. Cold case.
Yeah, because I'm curious what other facts are going to come out regarding this case,
and or
whether or not he's going to hold on to his innocence.
Right. I want to see if there's witnesses and or footage.
Same. I want to see Ring cameras, guys. Anybody got the Ring cameras on?
We just saw that Super Bowl commercial about Ring cameras and all that detection. Come on.
Send it in. Send the footage in. Was somebody filming? Yeah, come on.
Last up on our hot side of Hot or Not, this season of The Traitors. I know we have talked about this before. Jenna has not watched it yet. So we can't talk about it and recap it because she hasn't started watching it yet. But she did say that she's going to watch it right after this.
Watching it tonight with Taco Bell Tuesday.
Oh, love that for you. Please do, because we need to recap it and we need to talk about it. This season is so good. Spoiler free, obviously. These people got their games on lock. Okay.
Now, both sides, the Traitors and the Faithfuls, are just both dialed in.
There are some on both sides that are just dialed in, locked in, playing such great games. And then there's some faithfuls that are just there for the ride. And they will
Personality hires.
They're just there for the ride. They don't do any critical thinking, or they get too sucked into one. But that's what makes it so entertaining, is because you do get so paranoid. And I love seeing all the different names being thrown out. And then I love to start seeing people catching on and connecting dots and things like that. And then if there's someone that you feel like you don't like the way they're playing, and then they either get banished or murdered, oh, it's so exciting. Ooh, it's so exciting. You're like, yes,
like a
get out of the
board
castle.
game in real life. That's what has me so intrigued about watching this.
It is. And it's so entertaining, and it's so fun to watch. So I think we're already on episode like 8 or something of this season.
Do you know how many they do per season? Is it like 10?
I don't.
Okay.
But you got to catch up. You got to start from this current season, episode 1, and you got to get through as much as possible. I really honestly think you're going to be hooked on this because of the style of show it is. And then we can talk about how far you get, because
I mean, we're already twins on so many different things, so I
think you're gonna love this.
Yeah, I have another pop culture hot.
Ooh,
I have a show recommendation.
Okay,
for you, Mads.
Yes,
since you have one for me. Have you been watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
No, I haven't started that
Maddie, it is so good.
I get so weird about spin-off shows. Okay, but if you're saying it's good,
let me tell you this.
Okay.
Business Manager read Game of Thrones when they first came out. Okay. So he's did that.
Okay.
We have watched Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, and Night of Seven Kingdoms. Okay. Mm-hmm. He knows the source material through and through because he's read them multiple times, because George R. R. Martin took so long writing the books that he'd have to go reread the series each time. Okay. So he knows the source material here. This is his favorite show.
Wow. He's praise.
Obsessed with the characters in the show.
High praise.
I love the characters in the show, Maddie. You will just love it. Speaking of chalant men, Maddie, you're going to love it.
Oh, okay.
The main character, he is just the most, he is honorable and good and handsome and tall. And literally he's like 6'6" or 6'7" or something like that. That's like the whole thing. That's
Jenna said the most
important
important part. Yeah.
The most important part is tall and handsome. I'm just kidding. But honorable man. Very kind of like dry humor. He's kind of funny. And he's not nonchalant. Okay. There's just a moment, I'm not going to tell you, where I was just like, yes, Duncan. Yes.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I will have to
it's
definitely
easier
get
to
on
watch. This is like a pro and a con.
Okay.
I don't know how you feel about episode runtime. They're only 30 minutes.
Oh, love.
I think the longest one has been 35 minutes. And it's like there's pros and cons. Sometimes I love an hour-long show because it can put so much into it. So, but this is so good, you want it to be longer. Like, this show is so good that me and Tyler are like, dang, 30 minutes? That's it?
Okay.
Every time it ends, I'm like, I wish it was longer. I wish that episode was longer. It's so good. I think we're on episode 3 or episode 4, and it comes out Sundays at 9 p.m. on HBO Max.
I'll definitely have to start watching it. You've sold me now, especially
it's
knowing
good.
all the lore. So if I'm going to start watching that and add that to my queue, I know you already have to start watching Traitors. I know you have to keep watching Tell Me Lies.
Yes.
Add to the list, though, Rings of Power. I want you in Business Manager.
That's right.
I want you in Business Manager
Business
to watch
Manager
Rings
will
of Power.
watch that one with me.
Yeah, he will.
I can watch Traitors and Tell Me Lies by myself, and then I can get him to watch Rings of Power.
I'm very curious about those
because you sold him on Rings of Power.
Oh, did I? Okay, good.
Single-handedly. Yeah,
good.
Because he wasn't interested. He was like, I think that's going to be bad. Because I don't think, tell me if I'm wrong, I don't think anybody that made Loader the movies is involved in the show, like the writers or anything. And so he was
I don't
like,
think so.
If
so,
Peter Jackson
very little
is not involved. Yeah, he was like, if Peter Jackson's not doing this, I'm not interested.
It's good.
He's such a purist.
I know I was like, okay, you're such a Loader purist, but no, I loved it because you get lore behind Galadriel and Sauron and a couple of other characters. Like there's some, it's like, you're getting the prequel before the prequel. You're getting like the backstory before the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're adding those to our queues. We have a lot of shows to add to our queues.
Yes, yes. I'm lined up for the next quarter at least.
Circle back with me, Q2. Okay.
Getting into our next segment, our final NFL hot list.
The final hot list. Sad.
For the NFL.
Yeah.
For the NFL.
True.
We'll have MLB and college basketball hot list.
And pop
Right.
culture hot list. Yeah.
And pop culture hot list.
We'll do all the
all
things.
types of hot list for you hotties.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yes. Starting at the bottom, per usual, ice cold, Pat's O-line.
Did you
Specifically
come
Will
to
Campbell.
work? Did you come to work?
And it's like, I know Will Campbell's a good player, but he did not fight and die for his quarterback as he said he would.
No, he was, as soon as the snap happened, he said, I'm out of here.
I'm out. I'm down. Hit the deck. It was bad. And you know what? I understand that he's a rookie and he will learn and get better. Like I said about Drake May, I know it's not his rookie year, but they're both young. They're going to get better. But what a game to crap your pants in.
No,
Like,
actually.
dude.
Truly.
This was not the one, Will.
Not the one. You, with your strength of schedule, you had all season to play that way in so many of those other games. You choose the Super Bowl
You
to
could've
suddenly
done it when you played
forget,
Dolphins.
Oh my God.
Twice.
Actually.
That was a really, really rough game for the Patriots O-line.
Yes, it was.
Truly, madly, deeply horrible game for the Pats O-line.
Okay, Savage Garden. Obsessed.
It was bad. It was a really ugly performance. I think I read a stat. He surpassed Joe Burrow for most sacks in a Super Bowl or in an offseason, or not an offseason, a postseason.
Really?
He had, and Joe Burrow previously had that record for when we went to the Super Bowl. Horrific. He got sacked so much because our O-line was historically bad. It was worse than the Patriots O-line.
Yeah, on the floor.
And he was sacked more than Joe Burrow this postseason.
Oh, that's
Not a record you want to
rough.
have.
It's
Not a record you want to have.
he already was not having a great game, and then that final pick, I was just like, oh, not kicking him when he's already down. Oh no.
Speaking of lukewarm, both quarterbacks.
Actually,
Both quarterbacks. Maddie's already getting us right into
because
both
it's lukewarm is the best way to put it. And even though Seattle did end up winning that, how much of that was Sam Darnold?
50%. Is that what his completion rate was?
Right.
think they were both
Jenna's
sitting
going to put
around
stats up
50%.
Jenna's going to put stats up. Not a great Super Bowl performance by either, if we're being honest.
No. And it's like they were really trying to stat pad Drake May and be like, he had 256 yards and 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Okay, in the first 3?
Right. Okay.
What was he doing in the first 3?
Okay. And
Now, listen, if he would have come back and won, I'd be like, okay, give it to him.
yeah,
Like, he
if
just
we're
rallied in the fourth
talking,
quarter.
if we're talking a fourth quarter specifically only comeback from what were they at half? 3 or 6 points, something like that, or nothing, 0.
No,
they hadn't
they had
even scored
nothing at
anything. Yeah,
halftime.
that's true. They hadn't even scored
Scored
anything
anything.
yet. If you're talking about, okay, Drake May comes back in the fourth quarter with his offense with 498 yards, 4 touchdowns, different story. But you were
That's not why.
non-existent the entire first 3 quarters. And then you pull out
I
the
wanna
lukewarm
know-
performance in the fourth. No. I mean, both QBs lukewarm. That was a heavily defensive Super Bowl. Heavily defensive.
Yes, it was.
And
Yes, it was.
defensive and kicking.
And I do think I told myself or told us in the last podcast, I was like, oh, this is going to be comfortably over 45.
I love how my first take on this was, oh, Seattle's going to
wanted
run them over. Seattle's going to run them over. This is going to be not fun to watch because Seattle's going to run them over. And then I was like, okay, wait a minute. I'm walking that back. And then I said, I originally said that
Yeah.
Seattle was going to blow them out. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. And then by the second quarter, I was like, I'm going to clean my apartment. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I still don't even think it technically, by the end of it, Wasn't a blowout. 29-13.
Blowout, not a shutout. Not quite a blowout, but not a shutout.
Maddie, I thought this was going to be the first shutout in Super Bowl history.
I was getting really nervous for that.
I was
I actually kind of wanted it to happen because how hilarious would that have been? And the fact that it almost was a complete shutout of a Super Bowl, I kind of was hoping for it. By the third quarter, I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's see a shutout here. I would love to see it. Do it for the vibes. Do it for the plot. It's going to be hilarious.
Moving on into cooking. Christian Gonzalez. Sir. A game. You broke up like 3 touchdowns for sure that I can think of. 3. Where it would have been, they would have scored 50 on the Patriots had it not been for Christian Gonzalez.
Really,
I'll add some of the highlights as we're speaking about him because he just had an absolutely incredible game.
Yeah, he made some phenomenal plays. Oh, he made some phenomenal plays. Yeah.
Locked JSN up.
Yeah.
JSN couldn't do anything. Offensive player of the year where?
I know. I literally was just about to say that.
Not with Christian Gonzalez on the field.
JSN, my guy, offensive player of the year award. And then, what's going on?
OPOY, where?
Where?
I think they kind of switched him around on whether or not he was covering Cooper Kupp or JSN. And it was just like, it doesn't matter who you put Christian Gonzalez on. The coverage was
phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely.
It was masterclass of cornerback play.
Masterclass of corner. It really was. It really was.
I don't think Maddie, think about it. I don't think he got one DPI call with that sort of coverage, with that sort of play, and he didn't get one DPI call.
Correct.
Hello?
I was really worried on some of them. I really thought he was going to get flagged.
But then the replay, and I was like, good call. Yep. Maddie, I know I slept through the second quarter and the third quarter. But
yes, you did.
From what I could see, good reffing. They weren't just calling random crap and throwing flags everywhere. I felt like that was good reffing.
That's true.
Would you agree?
Yes. I would 100% agree. Which we were worried about that because all season we've been complaining about the refs in the NFL. So I'm glad that we finally had some good calls in the Super Bowl where it counts.
They let them play.
Next on the list, smoking hot. You guessed it, Jason Myers, the kicker for Seattle with 5 field goals. Honestly.
I thought it was going to be a game of field goals. I was just like,
Same.
All the points are going to be field goals for the Seahawks and the Patriots are going to get shut out.
100%. 100%. I thought that's how this was going. He absolutely went out there and said MVP. You guys think it's who? You guys think it's going to be the QB or a wide receiver or a running back? No, it should be me. Here's why. 5 field goals.
Wait, has there ever been a kicker who's won MVP of the Super Bowl? I'm going to look that up.
I'm going to say no.
If that was all they scored, he would have had to have been.
He would have had to have been MVP. If he... They're probably like, wait, this has never happened before. A kicker's never gotten this before. What do we do? Just give it to someone else. Because what do we do?
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. He carried you. I'm sorry. Your kicker carried you. Let's call it what it is. Hilarious and very well deserving of smoking hot.
And that's when you realize a good kicker can be so clutch.
So clutch for your team. So clutch for your team. Honestly, hilarious. Great job, Jason. Your MVP in my eyes for that win. Speaking of MVP, why don't you take us into actual MVP?
Our hottie of the week. Our Super Bowl hottie of the week, which hottie of the week is way better than Super Bowl MVP,
it is.
might we say.
It absolutely is.
None other than K9. Kenneth. What a game. They would have had nothing had it not been for him.
Nope.
Because Sam wasn't having good QB play.
So clutch.
JSN and Cooper Kupp were locked up.
And this is not the first time that K9 has gotten hottie of the week.
No, it is not.
And now he's Super Bowl MVP.
I think it was the week before last.
Yeah, I think so. Super Bowl MVP.
I love that his dad came too. Did you see that first game that his dad has been to?
And it was the Super Bowl. And they win. And he wins MVP. Storybook.
Precious.
Storybook. We love to see it. We love to see it.
Congrats, K9. You're our Super Bowl hottie of the week.
And in true Valentine's fashion, we need to discuss something Valentine's related for our obscure ranking of the week. which honestly might become a new segment when we run out of other things to do. We're just going to start ranking shit.
Absolutely.
This week, in honor of Valentine's Day, we are going to be ranking our top 3 favorite Valentine's candies. Me and Jenna are very qualified to speak on this as candy lovers.
Lovers.
Emphasis on that.
Obsessed
we
with
love candy. Jenna, why don't you go first?
Oh, gladly. Gladly.
Give it to me.
Okay. Third, Reese's Hearts. That's always going to be my third. No matter what holiday it is, if the Reese's have a shape for it, it's going to be number 3 for me.
Love it.
So Halloween, they've got the little pumpkins. Christmas, they've got the little trees. Valentine's Day, they have the hearts. Reese's Valentine's Hearts.
Love.
Number 2, something sour. You can go Sour Patch Kids hearts. You can go the Sour Punch hearts. You can get sour strips that are pink. Whichever one, get me something sour.
Yep.
I don't care. I'm not even picky. Just get me something sour. Number 1, this is very weird. People think I'm psycho. Business manager is disgusted. Okay?
I'm so
He's
intrigued.
disgusted. She's intrigued. The conversation hearts.
Okay.
The like chalky conversation hearts. But it has to be a certain brand and a certain box. You can't just be getting me willy-nilly go get conversation hearts. I'm unsure how to pronounce the brand. It's either like Brax or Brox. I'm not sure how that, if it's a short A or a long
Brax
A.
traditional,
The
OG,
traditional
the OG.
conversation hearts, not the ones that have like a little bit more of a tangy flavor. No. I need the OGs, and those are the only ones I will accept, and I get them every Valentine's Day. They're my favorite.
Okay.
Favorite.
Okay, I respect it.
Thank you. Thank you. See, you don't think it's as psycho as everybody else does?
Oh, no, I'm heavily judging the choice because they're disgusting.
Okay.
But I respect your boldness and your authenticity.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. They're not awful. They're not awful. They're just...
It is weird to be my number 1, though. Like, I understand if I'm getting a side eye, people are like, really? That's your favorite? Yes, for Valentine's Day it is. Okay.
For Valentine's Day specifically. I hear you. And I stand by you.
Thank you.
You're
Maddie,
so
what are
welcome.
yours? Hit me with your top 3.
My number 3 is the Starburst jelly beans that are all like pink
Such
and
a good
red.
pick.
Yeah, the pink and red mix of the Starburst jelly beans.
That's my mom's. That's top for my mom.
Specifically, only the all reds and pinks for Valentine's Day. I don't like when they do the Easter jelly beans. I just like the Valentine's jelly beans, and they have to be Starburst. Okay,
Starburst pinks and reds that's the way to go.
Let's be honest; that's
Superior.
the elite mix, anyways. Yes,
Superior.
Number 2, I almost was with you here on the something sour because we both love our sour candy and need it all the time.
Take the first layer of my tongue off, please.
100%. But specifically, I need a Valentine's themed chocolate, like when Dove does the dark chocolate hearts,
Oh, okay.
or when
Got you.
Hershey's does the kisses but the hearts, or with
Yes.
like the either cherry or strawberry.
Do you
or
like the
whatever it is with
boxes that are
them.
mixed, that are like mixed chocolates? Do you like those? Do you like like traditional Valentine's
Yes,
Day
depending
chocolate
on the
box?
brand. Yes, depending on the
Okay.
brand, depending on what's in it. The C's Candy Valentine's box with, yes, get out of here, game over. But the Dove hearts, love those. Love.
Are you
For
a
some
dark
reason, they
chocolate or
just-
milk chocolate girly?
I love both, but I'm a dark chocolate preferer. Yeah, I love dark chocolate. So need to have chocolate, need to have it in the shape of a heart. It just tastes better when it's in the shape of a heart.
It does.
Number 1 is also conversation hearts, but wait for it, the sweet tart conversation hearts. They are
not a bad pick,
elite.
Maddie.
They are the best. They're the best form of sweet tarts. They're the best conversation heart. They're the best. It's everything about them. The sweet. So I love sweet
what,
tarts
Maddie?
as a candy, but the sweet tarts conversation
For
hearts,
sure.
number 1.
Sweet tarts are up there for me. Now, what I will do is I will get one of each and do them both. I'll taste that. I
Thank
don't
you.
even think I've had the sweet tarts conversation hearts because I always get the Brax or however you say it.
Yeah.
I always get those are the conversation hearts that I'm picking. So now
You have
I
to
need
get
to get
the
both
sweet tarts
and do it.
conversation hearts.
And I'll FaceTime you. I'll FaceTime you
please
and we'll do
do.
a review. Food
I
review.
actually am going to be going and getting myself candy tonight at the store now because of this conversation.
I love that.
Because I need
love
some
that.
Valentine's candy.
I think I might too, actually, because I'm going to go get Taco Bell because it's Taco Bell Tuesday. So maybe I'll just hop on over.
And that wraps it up. Thank you again so much for joining us for another episode of Hottie Huddle Mic'd Up. I feel fantastic. I don't know about you, Jenna. From how I started this
100%.
versus how we're ending it, I feel amazing. Mood lifted. Gonna get me some candy. Love everything about it. Thank you guys for listening. We absolutely love doing this. Don't fear. Football season may be over, but we have so many more exciting things coming. We've got college basketball. We've got baseball. We've got the draft. We've got so many fun things happening. There's plenty of content to go around. Okay. So if there's
Correct.
something,
Football may be over, but Hottie Huddle is forever.
put it on a t-shirt. That was good. If you have a hot take that you would like us to talk about, if you have something for the hot or not segment, something you want us to put on the hot list, something that we should rank, let us know. Slide in the DMs. Let us know your thoughts. Find us everywhere at Hottie Huddle, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, all the places. You can't hide from us. We will find you in the most lovingly way possible. And we cannot wait to huddle up with y'all again next week. So, hotties, you know the drill. Huddle up. Hottie on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hottie.
Hottie.